Russia has been accused of illegally deporting Ukrainian children and holding them at facilities in Russia where they're given re-education in Russian culture, Russian history, Russian language, even singing the Russian national anthem. This is all according to a new study from authors at the Yale Humanitarian Research Lab, which identified 210 of these sites across Russia, stretching from the Black Sea to the Pacific coast. These sites are sometimes schools, sometimes health facilities, military academies, even some religious sites. Now, in addition to this re-education program, some of the kids, particularly older kids, have been given military training as well, taught combat tactics, taught drone manufacturing. There's even an instance of kids taking part in rifle competitions and grenade throwing competitions. Now, the study didn't try to estimate the exact number of kids that are being held, either temporarily or indefinitely, but the Ukrainian government has said that at least 19,000 kids have gone through these places since the beginning of the war. It doesn't mean that kids are still being held in these places. Some of them would have been returned to Ukraine. Now, Russia denies these numbers, and Russian Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Maria Zakharova says if Yale is so sure about this, then they're invited to come to these sites and see for themselves if any kids are being held there. She's also accused Ukraine of making up the numbers for political reasons. This is still a really big issue for Ukraine, and they've demanded the return of Ukrainian kids held in Russia as part of any potential peace deal with Russia to end the war. Meanwhile, President Putin, as well as his Commissioner for Children's Rights, are both under ICC, International Criminal Court, arrest warrants for the forcible deportation of children. So they're taking this very seriously as well. And the abduction of kids has been well documented since the beginning of the war. In other cases, kids have been taken from foster homes in frontline areas, given Russian citizenship, and then put into the sort of Russian adoption system, essentially becoming Russian. Now, the new study is hoping that by identifying all of these sites, the 210 sites across Russia where kids are being held, it might help them to return home.